Alright, you guys, so I actually wanted to do something different because, usually when I want to talk like non-formal, I usually put them in like a girl talk. But one of the things that I've just noticed is that that's not one of you guys' favorite videos. The ones that people usually watch are my college videos, which you know what? I can't really be mad at that. First of all, I want to thank you guys so much for getting my video to 100 views. Okay, 100 views. Let me tell you something. When I started this channel, I didn't know what I wanted to do. When I started this channel, I didn't think nobody was going to watch my stuff, if you want me to be honest. If you are a creator, then you know that it's really hard to get people to watch your stuff. And so, or to even acknowledge like how hard it is to put a video together. So first of all, as long as it was a 30-minute video, I want to thank you guys and everyone who has seen it for actually watching the video and for getting it to 100 views. Now, I will say, although it's at 100 views, you guys watch me, y'all feel me, but y'all don't subscribe to me. And I just have a problem with that because I'm like, if you like what you're seeing over here, or you like the information, or if there's videos that you specifically want me to do that I just didn't do then, like, you have all the space to tell me, especially in the comment section below, if there are certain topics that y'all want me to talk about that wasn't in that video. Again, that video was taken like 5 months ago. But I got a little treat for you guys. So for getting me to 100 views, okay? For getting me to 100 views, I kind of have some things up my sleeve or whatever for what I have in mind for the next week. So just keep looking at that. But anyways, today I just wanted to have like a non-formal talk because school is about to start. Now, I wish I made this video earlier, but I got a confession, y'all. I was supposed to make a video about me going to New York. I went to New York for an entire week, but then I forgot my camera. And I know some of y'all are like, oh, but your phone, I don't have no space on my phone. And that's why I prefer having my camera around. I completely forgot it. I brought my SD card and forgot the camera. So I wasn't able to film my time in New York. So, sorry about that. But don't worry about that. We always going to have our other times when we go back to New York, when we go somewhere else. And I'm going to bring y'all with me then. I'm just sorry I didn't bring it with y'all when I should have, the type of content that could have been filmed there. But, it's okay. Y'all just stick with me. Don't judge me. But yeah, I just want this to be an informal video because school is about to start. And if you want me to be honest, tell me in the comment section below how many of you guys, as a matter of fact, like this video. How many of you guys are ready to start this year and just get it over with, if you want me to be honest. Now, and also go ahead and put in the comment section below, or even like it, whichever one, just so that I know who's listening, who's not. How hard was your last semester? If your semester was hard, I'd rather you put in the comment section below and you tell me, because I couldn't get to professors. I couldn't get to nobody. It was so hard to get into contact with professors. It was so hard to get registered for classes. And that was the whole thing I was going to talk about. Matter of fact, let's talk about that right now. So before I get to what I was going to say, I did just freshly wash my hair. If y'all see droplets in my hair, that's because I just washed my hair. I just put a hair mask in it. I wanted to show you guys, I had braids in my hair for like 3 weeks, and I never got to show you guys what I did. But next time I will. So I'm just using this. I'm really scared. But tell me if this is a good product, y'all. It's Eden Body Works or whatever. Natural Curl Defining Cream. So I'm going to be putting this on while we talk in this video. I didn't do my brows. I wanted to. I got this new brow thing from like MAC when I was in New York City because I couldn't find the nearest Sephora. And I like it. I'm just not used to brow pencils. Like, I use like brow definers or like creams that are just thicker at the end. But it's okay. So yeah. So not to take up too much time, last semester was really hard for me. But getting registered for this semester was harder, okay? Simply because I had some classes, I had some money issues. I had some money issues, you guys. So I wasn't able, like, I think I owed my school like $400. Mind you, we're in the middle of a pandemic. People are losing their jobs, people are losing everything. And so for me, it was really hard for me to pay that off. And they were basically telling me, if you don't pay this off, you will not be able to register or get your transcript or none of that for your spring semester. Now, if you are in college, you already know. If you don't have access to your transcript, that means you can't apply to internships. You can't apply for certain scholarships. You can't, you don't even know your GPA. And a lot of scholarships and internships require you to list what your new GPA is. I didn't know my new GPA, and I didn't know my transcript. I didn't have my transcript. And then on top of that, I didn't know what my final grades for my classes were. It was a whole thing, okay? And I was just scared, like, oh my God, like, I might not be going to finish the semester. I might not be able to finish my sophomore year. Now, I will say, for the grace of God, okay? For the grace of God, it was taken care of, and I was able to get back and register literally 2 weeks before class even started. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. I know that there are people who are watching me who maybe you're not subscribed to me, but you're watching me, and you know, I understand how fortunate I am, because I'm not trying to brag, but like, I understand how fortunate I am, honestly, that I was able to get that taken care of compared to other people. But I will say that I'm not going to sit here and say it doesn't feel like your alma mater has like abandoned you, because in a lot of regards, that's what it felt like. You know, like, we're all going through this really hard transition that no one else except us has lived. And there was no support from the school with when it comes to like maybe halting fees or things like that. I don't know how that works, right? So did it feel like a little bit of an abandonment? Yes. Now, I'm not saying this on behalf of my university. Don't get me wrong. I love my school. But I felt like some things just could have been done better, especially with communication between the office or the financial aid office and me. And a lot of students at my school felt the exact same way, but also at other schools around the country going through the same thing. So first, I want to thank you guys for watching me, and I want to thank you guys for even watching this video, because you really don't have to, right? But yeah, if you did feel abandoned, or like, just matter of fact, tell me what your biggest issues were. Just school-wise, maybe having to get a job. Like, what did you have to face your fall semester, right? Or like for my freshmen, what are some of your fears about starting this new year, starting this new semester, and you're so new to it? And this is our new normal, right? And for my people who are just currently in school, like, what are your expectations and your fears about this semester? I know one of my fears is, I'm not going to say the money thing, but one of my fears is communication between teachers and students. That's my fear. That's honestly been the thing that's been freaking me out this entire time. But other than that, I'm excited to start the year. You guys see that? Like, I have like a white cast. And I know that's conditioner, right? But it bothers me. Because I'm like, oh my God, so you're telling me I didn't wash my hair right? But y'all see that? Okay. So yeah, guys. But anyways, how was y'all's weekend? I know y'all can't like tell me like this way, but tell me how you guys' weekend was. If you want me to be honest, y'all, since we talking about like school and things like that, I take 15 credits. Sadly, freshmen, you have to take 18 credits your first year. Actually, you take 18 credits your first semester. You can change it after your second semester and just talk to your advisor about like changing how many classes and the different types of teachers that you have. But for the most part, you're kind of left out in the decisions about your teachers and things like that. Like, that's not your decision yet. I'll be honest, as a freshman, those were one of the things that aggravated me. Okay? But I was thinking I was going to make an entire video about what freshmen should expect for college. I think it's a cute little fun video about what exactly you guys should be getting ready for. Because I know a lot of the people who watch my videos are either parents or college students, specifically my students going to Clark Atlanta. But I mean, if you're not going to my school, I mean, I forgive you. But knowing what it is that you look for, let's see that. Knowing is what it is that you expect from your alma mater is really important. We're also going to be talking about finances. I am continuing the adulting series, but I've decided to make it more about college, since that's one of the things that I'm just getting a lot of questions about, so that I could just make it easier for you guys. But yeah, so, ooh, that doesn't even look tasteful. Okay, but yeah. The other thing I will say is I had, if you guys ever have questions, like, you guys know that you guys can, like, always get to me, right? On my Instagram page, I will leave my Instagram in the description. I always leave my Instagram at the description box below. Always leave it there. It is I am Jeliza Alvarez on Instagram, Alvarez Jeliza on Twitter. Okay. My Snapchat is not as professional, so I don't like giving out my Snapchat. But I will say on my Instagram, I went ahead and I did a what to expect. So like, hey, I asked like, what do you guys expect for this next semester? And I got like some interesting answers, right? But I like to do videos like that because I like to know what videos to make, what I shouldn't make, what I should make. So, I mean, let's just say that. So that's why if you're not subscribed to me on Instagram, like, it's like, what are you doing? Because I like to do polls about, hey, do you want videos about this? Do you not want videos like that? And if you guys say you guys don't want a certain video, I'm not going to make that video. But I do want to make or continue this adulting series talking about things that freshmen should expect. I'm going to make a video about what it is to be like an online student. Sorry, guys. I also want to do a video about what it's like to like... This is cute, right? I also want to do a video about like what it's like to be an online student. You know, I know some freshmen are being allowed on campus at Clark, and I actually would like to know what you guys' experience is now. For those of you who go to Clark and follow me. But also, I also want to do a video about what it's like for, you know, our upperclassmen who are doing online classes. Just so you guys know what it is like to do online classes, what it's like to take online classes, things that you need to know about or expect when taking online classes for all my freshmen who do not know, or transfer students who do not know how things work now. But I also want to just do like fun things, like what a day in the life of an online student is. Like, I haven't done a video like that in so long. And for those of you, and I'm going to put it like all my older videos so you see up here, what all my older videos used to look like. Like, when I used to make, I only made one video like that, but it was like me trying to do that. Does that make sense? Like, it wasn't my best video, but it was me trying to make it interesting. Because I will say, being an online student, your life is not as interesting trying to be a college YouTuber than it probably was just a year ago. Your content is different and all of that. So, and I also want to update you guys about the internships thing. But we'll get to that eventually. But I really want to hound on being there for you guys in your journey as you start college. Actually, I want to thank the parents who have reached out to me. Like I said, you guys, this is not like a video. This is just us having a conversation. But yeah. So, I'm actually going to finish this part and then we'll get back and see if I have anything else to add. If I don't, then I guess that's about it. Okay, you guys, so I know I said that I was going to speed up the video, but I didn't want it to be a really long video, so I didn't really want you guys to watch me literally just slap cream on my head and twist it. So yeah, I went ahead and I finished it myself, so it's done. I do have work tomorrow, but I wanted to get on here and talk to you guys real quick, answer some last minute questions, you know, kind of give you guys some encouragement since school's about to start, and start letting you guys know the rollout for what the next week is about to look like when it comes to videos. So talking about what I said earlier about a question that I asked on Instagram, which was, what are your expectations for school this semester? So I actually had like two interesting answers. One of them is from Corey One Saysa, whatever. It says to finish without crying. God bless your heart. Well, we don't want to cry this semester. That's not what we want to do, okay? We want to get through the semester happy. I want to do some vacay. You know, all you got to do is bring your computer around and just go travel, right? Other than being safe, you know, because of COVID and all that. But yeah. The next one said to increase my knowledge and options in the medical field. I like that. I like that a lot. I will say that one thing that this pandemic has done is it had shown me that the limitations that we had before about what exactly school looked like, what exactly career looked like, is not black and white. One of the things that I just realized specifically that I can talk to about my major as a mass media major is that ours has never necessarily been a black and white major. Like, you do this to get this result. It's usually just run by creativity and discipline. A lot of discipline and networking and connection. And endless learning, right? But I will say that one of the things that this pandemic has taught me is that there are no options. There are no one way of doing things. Like, even when we talk about internships and what that looks like for college students, like, everything as we know it has been changing. Like, the idea that we can be at home and work. Before, that made you lazy. Before, that's what women were fighting for, to be able to be home and work at the same time, and employers felt like that was just not possible. Now we're seeing with the pandemic that it is possible, and so our options for what employment, internships, what school is about to look like, it's going to be completely different. Like, think about it. Some of you have been able to go to school. All of you have been able to apply to school without having to take an ACT or an SAT. Before, any school who did that, it was like either you're guaranteed inside or like you're guaranteed nothing. Now it's like nobody's stressing about taking a standardized test, and this is really the test of, you know, do we need standardized tests to get into these universities? And so it's almost like testing the waters, testing the narrative of how we've done school, how we've done employment, how we've done internships for so long. And so pardon me if I get really excited about what the next 3 years are going to look like for college students and for high school students. Now, another question that I got was, this was from a parent, and I want to shout out this parent. They said, when do students find out about financial aid? So usually you'll find out about financial aid around either April or May. When I found out was May, because you know, usually June 1st is commitment day. You choose what school you're actually going to commit to. So before June 1st, you start getting a rollout of your financial aid, you get a rollout of your reward letters is what I'm trying to say. Basically, your reward letter is what the school offers you. I'm going to talk about this on a whole other video, but I just wanted to do a run-up of what you should be looking for, which is, it is a rollout of what all your schools offer you. So like their scholarships, the amount of subsidized loans or unsubsidized loans that they're willing to give you, how much they're trying to give you in Parent Plus loans. That is your reward letter. Now, when you're talking about financial aid, you'll see how much financial aid is going to give you. Like when we talk about grants, like the Pell Grant, the SEOG grant, like things like that. is what financial aid will show to you. So financial aid, you'll usually find out around April or May. Now, the way that I remember it working is that when you accept your school, correct? When you accept your school, one of the things that you can look up is on your, for us, it's our banner web. For them, it's whatever the school account is. And you can see how much they're actually offering you. Now, you can accept the offer, you can decline the offer. It's really up to you. I'll show you what that kind of looks like in another video. But I do want you guys to keep on the lookout for new scholarships and FAFSA explained video that is not going to be 30 minutes, so that you guys really get a look about what exactly you guys need to know to be ready for this semester and for the fall semester for my high school students who are applying. But yeah, so I want to thank you guys so much for watching this video. Thank you so much for your support. Again, thank you so much for the views. It means a lot to me. For all of you, for those of you who have been watching this video but you are not subscribed to this video, subscribe to this video. You have not subscribed to my channel but you watch my videos. I'm going to ask you why. Because I feel like if you're getting the information, the least you can do is either like this video or subscribe to this video. If you do like this video, go ahead and hit that like button. If there's anything that we talked about in this conversation that you felt that was helpful, or things that you think you want me to talk about in my next video, please leave it in the comment section below, and we will talk about it in my next video, I promise, or I'll just respond to you and reply back if they're just certain questions. Now, I will say that if you guys need to follow me on Instagram, just to let you guys know when exactly I post a video, or video ideas or questions that I just asked on my Instagram, just to get ideas for videos, you can just go ahead and go to the description box below, and all my information is down there. You can go ahead and follow me on my Instagram or my Twitter. And I'll let you guys know right now, this is the encouragement video. We're going to be amazing this semester. You're going to be amazing this semester. To all my high school students, I just want to say congrats on getting accepted to all the schools that you wanted to get accepted to. Some of us didn't, but I mean, it's okay. I promise. But I'm going to help you guys get through the next phase of what this should look like, just so you guys don't feel like you're by yourselves. But then again, thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you guys on my next one. Bye!